Okay, here we are today in the London Borough of Brent with Paul and Laura here. Thank you for inviting me. And we have got a new recycling system now, haven't we?
Yes.
And if you have one of these,
yes.
And so on a blue week, the recycling is collected, and the following week, the grey week, the landfill bin is collected. Okay?
Right.
And every week, the green bin is collected, and green bin is for food waste, raw and cooked, and garden waste. Okay. So what I don't think is very clear is exactly what can go in the blue bin for recycling. So are you clear what can go in?
Not too clear, not too clear.
Okay, well I think that the main problem is plastics. What kind of plastics can go in? Okay, and the word is rigid plastics. Okay, so what do you think about that?
No.
Well, yes, that you can.
This you can.
Because I mean, I think a good test is if you can bang your bin. If it makes a noise, then you'll know whether you can recycle.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Very good.
Yes.
But this.
Yes.
That no.
Yeah. Take it off. Take it off.
But if you ban the bin, ban the bomb, bang the bin while it's still attached. Like that.
Well, no. That.
Good.
Where does that go?
That's recycling. I would put that in the green bin.
You used to be able to put cardboard in there, but now it goes in the blue bin.
Oh right.
Okay, and particularly, in fact, you wouldn't have been able to put that in your green bin because it's got detergent in. But
right.
now you can put it into your
blue bin.
the blue top bin. Okay. Now, what about that?
Now this is where you have to tear off.
Yes.
That's what you used to do in the old days. Tear off this.
Yes.
That's right.
And put the
tear off the window.
Yeah, and then put the.
And that goes to landfill.
Landfill, and now you put it is in the
blue bin. If it's clean.
If it's
clean. If it's contaminated with food waste, like this is, I would say still put it in your green bin. Because can you see it's full of food?
Yeah.
Food waste. Okay. Like that.
I think you can because it's a hard.
That would be the
blue bin.
The blue bin now, but in the old days I would have chucked that away.
That's right,
because I had issues where whenever we put this in the little green square box,
yes.
they would be left on the grass.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, but they take them now. Okay. Now what about
this is what?
What about that?
I think that'd be landfill.
Yeah, you can't bang the bin with that, can you? Same with this. Okay.
But some places they recycle this bag.
At the supermarket, that's true, but Brent aren't collecting them at the moment, so don't. Because what's important is that you don't contaminate the blue bin. Now, when you hear the word contaminate, you think of radioactivity. It's not that kind of contamination. It means putting in what shouldn't be there. And the problem is, if too many people put the wrong things in, when you're nicely, before you were saying that Laura washes up her recycling.
Laura's a fantastic recycler. She washes everything, and we have a whole kitchen floor full of plastic milk bottles, detergent bottles, these things nicely taken apart. Okay. Yeah. And boxes, cardboard boxes, nicely sorted out. But
you see, we've now got a commingled system, so it all goes in the cart and it's all going to be compressed and crushed, okay? Then it's going to go to the facility where it's going to be sorted. And if a lot of your neighbours have put things in there which shouldn't be there, or have put food waste in, which is going to mess around with the cardboard and the paper, the whole load could get rejected, which means your nicely washed recycling will get sent to landfill.
But we have an issue where our bins are placed on quite a busy thoroughfare.
And people can put things in
it. Yeah, I mean I have to go round sometimes and scoop out like fag packets, beer bottles out of the green bin.
Yes.
And if that happens on a day of collection when I'm not around, I fear it will be just left for another week.
Yes, you're right.
Where we have our blue bin is not by the main road, it's a little bit higher up, so
No, but that's
hopefully-
not really a problem because most of the sort of passing traffic that is quite
That
applicable
is-
for the blue bin. It's the green bin I worry
Oh,
about, and I don't like it
yes.
too near to the house because
Yeah.
obviously with food waste, etc., straight outside bedroom windows and things,
Yeah,
it's not
true,
too
true.
hygienic.
Okay, fair enough. I forgot polystyrene, so do you think you can recycle that?
I would say no.
Yes, you're right, you can't recycle polystyrene. Now Laura, I happen to know you weren't born in London. You're from Portugal. Now, can you tell me about the recycling system in Portugal?
I believe the recycling in Portugal is not as thorough as it's here.
Really?
Because they, from what I've seen, and I've been there, they tend to recycle everything. Still a lot of things go into landfill.
Okay.
They do have bins for different things like cans, red, glass, white glass, but paper I think as well.
Right.
But I believe a lot of people are still putting a lot of things in the landfill.
Right, okay.
And also I haven't seen food waste being recycled.
Okay. Oh, so that goes to landfill too. That's
Yeah.
that's very bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think the new system we have in Brent is good. My only reservation is when you commingle paper and glass, the glass breaks and the shards of glass get into the paper, and then also if you get some food waste in with the commingling, it degrades the paper, so it makes it very difficult to reuse again. But apart from that, I think it's a winner. Okay. Well, Paul and Laura, thank you very much.
You're welcome.